En het is tijd voor een feestje.
Ja.
Bij de Ivory Palace. Daar gaan we. We zitten met z'n drieën in de auto. Moet nog steeds zelf rijden. El Wolf. Cigar box.
So we were standing in front of this huge, shiny building. 3 out-of-place figures, full of doubts and questions. Meanwhile, the guests kept arriving. The cream of Clawville's high society. If I can say one thing, I certainly wasn't expecting this twist. But there was nothing to be done.
Oh ja, Monica zou met ons meegaan.
Oh ja.
My distaste and survive the night somehow.
Bali.
I couldn't wait to see Monica. I hoped she would keep her promise.
Well, I'm off to mingle. Thanks for the ride, guys.
Have fun, Lewis. We'll be right there.
Wow, he bunny hopped out of here fast.
He doesn't want to be seen with the likes of us. I can understand that. I wouldn't either. Hey, what's
Visible
wrong with
shock.
you?
Laura Stern? And Bauer Michaels? Aaron J. Hallenhall? And Ruby Ray Ramone?
Everything okay, Marty?
These are all the biggest stars, Sonny. Not just in Clawville, but in the whole world.
I thought you had a stroke.
Don't be an ass. I can't believe we're here.
Really? Is it that big of a deal?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Man is helemaal
Jeez.
starstruck.
Ja.
So, are we going in? Let's get this over with as quickly as possible.
I'm not gonna let you crush my enthusiasm with your negativosity.
Oh, really? Is that
Negativosity.
a new word? Where did you learn that?
Fuck you, Sonny.
Kipjes. Hier zit die leeuw weer, die hebben we al eerder
Niet
gezien.
eens plak.
If we jumped into
Yeah.
the car and drove to the police station right now, he'd be there too.
You think so?
I'm sure of it.
Ugh.
De leeuw is
Chicken
overal.
bumps.
Cigar box. Choco camel. Oké. Entrance. Eerst even om me heen kijken. Wall.
This should have been scraped
Police
off before
state.
the premiere.
Blood Boil must have been pissed about it.
Huh, I'll say.
Do you really think they think that? I mean, the people of the city? After all the sacrifices we've made for them?
They're caught between 2 fires, Marty. You can't blame them. On one hand, they're being squeezed by increasingly feral criminal gangs. And on the other, well, there's the harsh police restrictions and temporary curfews.
They've done nothing. Still, they get the short end of the stick, huh?
That's right.
But still, really blaming us? We're literally dying for them. Just think of the Great Massacre.
They'll understand one day, when their grandchildren read about these times in history books.
Well, that's small comfort to those who get shot in the line of duty.
It is indeed. But it's also true the other way around.
You mean police brutality?
Kind of. Think about the ones who die from a stray bullet instead of a gang member.
There's no such thing as black and white, huh?
I see you've grown up. No, Marty, and there never was. But don't let that put you off. In fact, when you realize that, it's quite a liberating feeling.
Really? Well, I don't feel free yet.
You'll get used to it.
Nou, lekker dit. Hier kunnen we verder nergens meer naar kijken. Nee. Kunnen we hier nog ergens naar kijken? De
Did
Ivory
you know
Palace.
that the
Ja.
Ivory Palace was the most famous cabaret in the wilderness before it was turned into a cinema?
What cabaret?
Well, you know, easy women, long thighs flying everywhere, skirts twirling, screams of pleasure, lots
Even
of
weer een
booze and smoke.
geschiedenislesje.
Okay, I get it. Don't get too excited.
So, yeah, this was the famous cat litter cabaret.
Wow. Well, it sounds, intriguing. Thanks for the history lesson, kid.
Anytime, boss bird.
Oké, is er nog meer te zien hier? Nee, daar hebben we allemaal al naar gekeken. Dan gaan we naar de ingang.
Ja.
This
Posters.
guy's more than the actual star, Sonny. This guy's a symbol.
He's quite depressing in person.
Well, Yeah, I thought he'd be a bit of a stronger character, I admit, but it shows what magic cinema can do.
You're really into this stuff, aren't you?
This is the future, Sonny. In fact, I imagine there will be a time when we can be part of the movies ourselves, like players.
Really? That sounds, interesting.
You're just saying.
Yeah, I was just saying.
Wat hebben we hier? Herten?
Herten, ja.
Fancy people.
To the great wild ones.
Hey,
It's
die
been
kat
a long
kennen
time
we
since
toch
I
ook?
felt so out of
Hoe
place.
ziet er wel
Come
bekend
on,
uit, hè?
Sonny. There'll be
Die
so
stond in
many
het begin op de
celebrities
straat.
here you won't
Ja.
even be noticed.
I
Klopt,
hope
ja.
so.
Don't worry, boss. If anybody tries to talk to you, I'll jump in front of
Die
you like a
bewaker
meat
fixen we
shield.
Thanks, buddy.
En dan hebben we hier denk ik ook alles nu gezien. Ja, dan gaan we maar naar binnen.
Dat lijkt me goed.
Ivory Palace. Hé, daar staat hij.
Ja.
Hello, boys.
Monica.
What are you doing here?
There's someone here who needed me. So here I am.
Wow, really? So, who's the lucky guy?
Haha.
Wait, what?
Goed gesprek met al die puntjes.
You're not
Yeah.
saying that you and him...
Oh, it's not a date, Marty. Sonny just asked me to be here tonight.
For backup.
Yeah, for a backup.
Ah, I get it. Backup, of course.
Marty, please.
Can you feel that? Something in the air. What is it?
Lekker hoor.
Maybe.
Wat een man, jongen.
Shut up,
Ik
Marty.
bedoel, wat een
Hey,
kip.
that's not your line.
Hey, thanks, Mon.
You're welcome, Boss Bird.
But really, thanks, sweetheart.
Anytime.
What are you guys whispering about? You're not talking behind my back, are you?
What? Oh, Marty, come on. Let's go say hi to some fancy-ass celebrities.
Goed idee.
Oh, yeah.
Dat wilde hij.
Lewis staat hier. Lupus staat hier. Bloodboil is hier. Monica is hier. Bloated Guy.
Stijger in een jurk.
All hail the king. Nou, laten we eerst beginnen met Quiet Lady. Kan ik alleen maar naar kijken.
Sonny, my heart.
Oh, my God, are you having a heart attack?
I'm gonna die here.
Damn it, Marty, take a deep breath.
Is that Cassandra Ruby Faye?
Sandra Ruby Faye.
I can't believe I get to see her in person.
You big, stupid, feathered bastard. I thought you were gonna die here.
Wow, me too for a second.
I swear I'll kill you myself.
If she talks to me, I'll die anyway.
You're such an asshole.
Lekker hoor. Laten we met Lupus praten, onze opdrachtgever.
Finally, you're here. I've been worried to death.
To death.
Oh, please, it's not funny.
It is a little.
Have you had a good look around? Have you questioned everyone?
Questioned? Why would we do that?
You might find out something.
This isn't how it works.
Hij is ook een
We're
agent,
reserved,
blijkbaar.
That's all.
Ja.
And we don't get paid overtime for that.
I told you, money's not a problem.
Don't worry, you'll be fine. We're here to look after you.
Stop being such a chicken, Cassidy. The chicken police are here.
You, Cassandra Ruby Faye.
To the best of my knowledge, I am.
And you know who we are?
Silly. Of course I do. Who wouldn't?
Hold me, Sonny, I think I'm gonna faint.
Hold still,
Oh,
you
dat
big
man.
oaf. Excuse me, man.
Oof
My
is een goed
partner's a
scheldwoord.
bit of a
Ja.
bird brain.
You're funny.
Are we? Well, that's good to know.
Ignore Cassidy. The Premier is getting to him. It's like that before all his big movies.
Well, anything, try to enjoy the evening. We'll be here if you need anything.
Thank you, Detective. See, Paw Paw? You'll be all right in here.
Don't call me that in front of people. I've told you 1,000 times.
Kipgrap.
Oh, dan kunnen we met allebei praten.
Is everything okay with the guests? Is there anyone who might disturb you?
But Mr. Featherline, what do you mean?
Land, feather land. Maybe someone you know but wish you didn't?
Please, not in front of Cassandra.
You must mean Mr. Vidor. Well,
Mr.
if
Vidor.
so, you're
Is
absolutely
that?
right, Detective. The
Big-
man is an
misschien die
animal.
dikke man.
He's a monster.
Bloated Guy.
And
Oh
after
ja.
this film, I never want to work with him again.
Oh, yes, of course, darling. We're certainly not working with him anymore.
That's good to know. I'm glad you two are in sync. There are no secrets or anything.
It's rare these days.
Detectives, please, can we enjoy our evening?
Oh, yes, of course. Be my guest.
Sonny, you are evil.
You think so? Maybe, a little bit. But I was playing it soft. The wolf's reaction said a lot about the situation.
A wolf with a cat obsession. For the big wild ones, I never would have guessed.
Says the chicken who married a cougar.
Hey, being mean again.
Yeah, you're right. It's a habit.
Een cougar. Ja, er zijn allemaal nieuwe dingen hier.
Ja.
Ze hadden het over Vidor. Zullen we eerst kijken of hij dat is hier?
Ja.
Bloated guy.
Feathery gods, that's Charles Rufus Vidor.
Ja.
They're
Yeah.
saying some pretty awful things about him.
Every genius is a little loony, right?
Oh, he's more than a little loony. He's a real big-time predator.
He seems like a fun guy. He's so chubby.
Yeah, with poisonous spikes.
Nieuw character. Ik kan ook met hem praten nu.
Sonny.
Mr.
Hij is een pufferfish.
You're both right.
Ja, aan de zuurstof zit.
Ja.
Famous chicken police in the
Lekker
flesh.
hoor.
You know who we are? You're Charles Rufus Vidor, the director of El Wolf and a myriad of other movie wonders.
Looking at his partner, I'm not surprised he knows who we are, Marty. Hello, Meredith.
Sonny. Martin. How surprising to see you here.
Well, it's a surprise
Zij
to see
kent
you
ons.
too, believe me.
Blijkbaar.
How are you? Looking for inspiration for a new book?
As a matter of fact, one of her books will soon be made into one of my movies.
One of the chicken police stories?
No, not at all.
You know, at one time, I
zij
would
is de
have liked to
schrijver
have
van
made
de
a
Chicken
film
Police
about you
boeken.
chickens,
Yeah.
but it wouldn't have been good for business. You understand, all those nasty rumors.
Nasty rumors?
They say all kinds of things, am I right? For instance, that you're the reason these horrible criminal gangs are flooding the city.
Oh, is that all? It's nothing.
And that you may have even planned the assassination of the head of the Westler Empire at the request of a rival gang. But I wouldn't bore you with such nonsense. Animals can be cruel, can't they?
That is an understatement.
Yeah. Well, that's a little more disturbing indeed, but if you ever want to make a movie about the famous chicken police, we're ready for it.
Oh, no, young man, that ship has sailed. But I have heard of two other aspiring detectives.
Please. No. Not them.
Moses and Plato.
Jongen,
That's their
jongen.
name. Well,
Onze concurrenten.
I think it was.
Ja.
Oh, that's it. It's over. Kill me, Sonny, please.
It's for the best, Marty. Filmmaking isn't a life insurance policy these days.
Well, what do you mean?
We're here for a reason, but the rest, unfortunately, is classified information.
I see. Interesting.
Our life is always like that. All excitement and danger. Now, if you'll excuse me,
Nieuw
Lekker,
character,
hoor.
Meredith. Maar we zijn nog niet klaar met
tell
Vidor.
me, did everything go well with the shooting of El Wolf?
Shoot never goes well, Mr. Featherland. And when the stars are so sensitive, like Mr. Lupus and Ms. Fay,
And?
scandal is almost
Scandal.
inevitable.
Scandal?
Do you not read the papers?
Sonny? No, not really.
Look, I had a few run-ins with Mr. Lupus, that's all I can say. But like I said, they're pretty common on set. He's an egotistical actor. I'm a great director. And the two
And?
don't always go together.
Have you ever threatened him?
What?
Sonny, are you sure you're...
It's an innocent question. You can answer yes or no.
No, at least not in the sense of what you're insinuating, sir.
And what am I insinuating?
That I threatened to kill him. No, it never happened.
I see. Thank you.
Oké. Nog meer? Ja.
I got what I wanted from him.
Oh.
For now.
Oké.
Nou, die chickie dan maar. Daarnaast.
Ja?
Meredith H. Marble.
Sonny Featherland.
I am genuinely surprised to see you here.
I am always at events like these.
I bet. But running into you at Mr. Lupus's movie premiere, of all things.
What are you implying, detective? Are you trying to play cat and mouse with me? I know your methods. I've written 10 books about you.
You only write about what you think you know.
I honestly do not know what you mean. Why shouldn't I be here, today of all days?
Tell me, how well do you know Mr. Lupus?
Oh, is that what this is about? I do not know what you know, or what you think you know. But my conscience is clear.
Is that so?
I hope you're not trying to make a scene.
Oh, no, I would never do that.
Nog meer? Ja.
I'm done for now.
Oh.
Maybe I'll have more questions later.
Oké. Ja, eerst die wolf dan maar, denk ik. Daar waren we al mee
I'll
aan het
leave him
praten.
alone for now,
Oh.
but of course I'll keep an eye on him while I'm here.
We hebben wel erg topics. Oh nee, dat hebben we allemaal al gedaan. Zijn Chickie dan? Ja.
I haven't introduced myself yet. My name is Cassandra Ruby Faye. Nice to meet you all.
For the love of the wild ones, is it you? In the flesh? You're even more, you know.
I don't really know what you mean, but it's sweet
Ja,
of you.
ik vind het toch wel vreemd, zo'n konijn en een
My,
jurk.
please,
Yeah?
a little
Yeah.
quieter.
Sorry. I mean, yes, I said it. You're a knockout, you know? I'm married, and I love her, but you, I mean,
Wat een
I
man,
loved
jongen.
her movies, and...
Okay, Marty, take it easy.
Ja, rustig.
Everything's gonna be fine. Take a deep breath.
I'm really very honored and pleased to have made such an impression on you, but it's a bit awkward for me.
Sometimes I forget how excited he can get. Excuse us.
But he'll be all right, won't he?
Don't worry, lady. This isn't the first time he's got like this.
New character.
Tell me, your partner, Cassidy, has he been acting strange lately?
Strange how? Well, you know, he's always been the nervous type, but lately he's been a lot more paranoid than usual.
Ja,
You
dat
know
idee hadden wij
what's
ook al, ja.
causing it?
Well, maybe it's the film, you know. It wasn't an easy story, the hardest shoot of both our lives.
How so?
Well, let's just say, and I'd like to end on that subject, because I don't want to spoil the evening, but two geniuses like Lupus and Mr. Vidor didn't quite gel.
I see. Two roosters in a hen house, huh?
You could say that.
I see. Well, thank you, sweetheart.
Not at all. Enjoy the evening.
Nog meer? Ja.
I think I've got what I wanted. For now.
Oké, nou de chef dan maar. Die zit hier nog.
Sir,
So you came. I'm glad to see you.
we had no choice, sir, but I'm glad we're still able to surprise you.
Just keep a close eye on Mr. Lupus. His fears may be unjustified, but if they're not, and you're not around,
We'll be watching, sir. You have our word.
good. Now go and blend in.
As if it were so easy.
You'll find a way, chickens.
Nog meer? Ja.
The old dog is right.
Oh,
If
dat is het.
anything happens to the wolf, we'll be fried chicken.
Fried chicken. Meer niet. Jij nog wat, Louis? Ja?
Well, Lewis, everything all right?
Couldn't be better, Sonny. They say the film is going to be a masterpiece, and the king is supposed to be arriving soon.
I can't wait.
Oh, don't be so cynical, Sonny. Being nice to the king can't be all bad.
You know, I don't think we're gonna find common ground, but, you never know, huh?
Now you're talking. Finally something positive from you, old friend.
Must be the champagne.
But we haven't had any yet. Really, where can I get a drink around here?
Haven't you learned anything from last time?
I don't want it for myself, but I'm sure it'll loosen you up a bit.
You don't want to see me drunk, Marty.
I'd like to see you both drunk. Okay, that sounded weird.
A little.
Just a teeny weeny bit.
Listen, Lewis, I always trusted you. Could you keep your eyes open for me?
Both of them.
Marty.
What?
Die kipgeluid is zo mooi.
For heaven's sorry, I didn't mean to be so rude. Please turn a blind eye to that.
All right, Marty, that's enough.
But I'm not doing it on purpose.
Come on, it's nothing. And of course, you can count on me, Sonny. Are we on some kind of a secret mission?
Just keep an eye out in case you see or hear anything interesting. Okay?
You can count on me, big guy.
I was a real first-class jerk, right?
Correct.
Ook klaar. Onze chickie, Monica.
Hey, Mon. Thanks again.
For what? I was just escorting Blood Boil.
Yeah, right. You can't fool me. I ain't no stupid bird. No, I'm not.
Martin, you're imagining things again.
You read too many conspiracy theories.
Hey, don't get in my head and try to make me look dumber than I am, okay?
Okay. You're right.
What about Laura, Marty?
Well, I guess I can stay home for tonight.
Hey, well, that's something.
Yep, something.
Cheer up, you big bird. It'll all work out in the end.
Thanks, Mon. I hope so.
Have you seen anything strange? Anything interesting happen?
Other than everyone being a braggart and me feeling like some village bumpkin who got lost in the royal court, nothing worth mentioning.
You're telling me. I feel like a lump of coal in a chest full of diamonds.
It's actually the other way
Goeie
around.
omschrijving.
You know, Sonny, not everything that glitters is gold.
Yeah, maybe.
Gebeurt hier?
Ah, de koning.
Epische muziek. Groot applaus van de 6 mensen.
Ja.
An impressive entrance, if I ever
Ja,
saw
dat is zeker
one.
impressive.
Indeed it
Met die
is.
muziek erbij.
Who could that woman be? You don't think she's...
Yes, I do,
The
Marty.
new advisor.
She's the king's new advisor. And from the looks of her, probably a lot more than that.
Oh, hush my heart. Why is there always a heartbreaking femme fatale behind everything?
Maybe the world is testing you.
Yeah, maybe. But if Laura finds out what kind of environment I was in, she'll bite my head off. And I mean that.
Come on, Marty. Just take a deep breath and enjoy the evening. So, shall we talk to the king?
Well, you don't have to ask me twice.
Let's get to it. Your Majesty.
De koning.
Dear lady.
If it isn't the world-famous chicken police.
Ze heet ook New Advisor.
Sunny Fetland and McMurdoch.
Maar waarschijnlijk gaat het veranderen zodra we haar naam leren.
Ah, yes, exactly. Marty McChicken, silly me. I've always been terrible with names.
Don't worry about it.
Terrible
I keep
with
forgetting
names.
it
Die man heet
myself.
McChicken en hij is een kip.
Are you investigating even now? If you ask me, with all the sinners here, the whole hall could be arrested right away.
Well, it's nice to finally meet you, ma'am. You know, we hear a lot about you.
I can imagine. All bad things?
Nothing else.
Koning staat er een beetje dom bij.
Ja.
Hello, gentlemen.
King
I've
Hector.
heard a lot about you too. Indeed.
This is truly an honor, Your Majesty.
Come on, cut the chit-chat. It's so not like you. I've read a couple of your books, so I know exactly what kind of chaps you are.
Ah, those books again. Well, sir, if I may.
And what adventures! I really admire and envy you fellows. So don't play innocent with me. I know you're a pair of hard-boiled, rotten eggs.
Sir, with all due respect,
Goeie grap.
those books are mostly
Yeah.
fiction.
Don't be so modest with me, Mr. Featherland. And you certainly don't need to pretend in front of such a spiritual leader. You see, she can see right into your soul.
You say, spiritual leader?
Hector always exaggerates. There's a small community of souls of which I am indeed the guide. It's called
Zij is
the
de
New
baas ook van
Unity
die
Church.
church.
Yeah, I think I've heard of it.
You know, you're much shorter in person than I thought you'd be, Mr. Featherland.
That's why I
Lekker, hoor.
bring Marty with me everywhere, Your Majesty.
Oh, yes, the humor. I've heard legends about your, unique sense of humor.
Unique. That's a fine way of putting it.
But allow me to introduce formally how shall I say?
I am his advisor and spiritual guide.
You see? That's exactly it. She always helps me out when I'm in trouble.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
It was nice meeting you, Miss...
Kayla.
Just Kayla?
Kayla.
Lady Kayla. To be more precise.
Ah, I see. Lady
Goeie naam.
Kayla.
Now, if you'll excuse us, we need to go mingle. It's sort of a mandatory protocol.
Of course, we understand. Have a nice evening. We'll probably run into each
Yeah.
other again.
Of that, I'm sure.
Did you notice
Her legs? Who wouldn't?
No, not that, you dummy. That the king hardly dared speak beside her.
No wonder. I couldn't spit or swallow around her.
It's a bit strange, though. Hector was never the talkative type, but now she answers for him.
Isn't that a counselor's job?
Maybe. But I'm suspicious of this dame.
Of course you are. You can tell she's a demon a mile away, but that doesn't necessarily make him an evil conspirator.
That sentence was a bit contradictory.
2 roosters live in my body, constantly fighting with each other.
Listen, Marty.
Wow, why are you so serious now?
We're splitting up.
What do you mean we're splitting up?
In the heat of the party, Blood Boil won't even notice you're gone. If I disappear, he'll notice it right away.
Oh, I see. You mean Frank?
We have to find his body.
Oh ja.
To do that, we
Het
need to know
lichaam
where
was
the
verdwenen, ja.
factory is and
Dat
how
was
to
de
get
hele aanleg.
inside.
Ik denk
Ja.
de hele verhaal
Great
kwijt.
plan.
Is it?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I thought you didn't want to leave the fancy party.
Come on, Sonny. You know me better than that. Fancy parties or not, Frank was our friend. And this case is more important.
It is. You're right.
Thanks for trusting me, boss.
Who else am I gonna trust?
Okay, I'm on my way. If I hurry, I can catch the midnight bus.
Bus, get the hell out of here. Take my car.
You're serious? I've never driven her before. She's your little rickety treasure.
Just keep her in one piece, okay?
And keep me in one piece, too, if possible.
Yeah, that's important, too. Now go.
Okay, Boss Bird. I'll come back for you. And I'll find out what I need to find out.
You do that, young
Nou,
fella.
doe jij lekker je eigen taak.
Well, how'd he take it?
Surprisingly well. You know, you can say a lot of things about Marty, but you can always count on him in times of trouble.
A real partner, huh?
More than that.
And what about us?
What about us?
I mean, what's the next step? Here, tonight?
Oh, yeah. Well, we're mostly just trying to survive the night. There's one more thing I want to ask the king's new advisor, and it'd be nice if another woman were present. I suspect she'll speak to me in a very different tone.
I'm ready for her.
Oké. Maar we kunnen ook weer met de rest praten, zie je.
Ja.
Hé, Vilmar is bijgekomen.
Ja.
Oké. Ja, we moeten dus voor de objective met de koning en de chickie praten. Dus laten we dat als laatste doen. Blood Boil.
What's this? You two together?
Oh, we zijn nu samen.
Where's Martin?
Just powdering his beak, boss. And Monica and I were just talking.
You two aren't, how shall I put it? So you know that you...
Lekker hoor.
We're getting married. Zeg het maar.
Ja, de tweede.
Het is wel een negatieve smiley.
Ja, maar waarom zou die opties... Ja, oké.
Ja,
Dus
weet
het is iets normaals om te zeggen, maar...
Oké.
No, it's nothing. We just happened to bump into each other.
Yeah, exactly. It's good to be around familiar people. There are so many strangers here.
Really? Maybe. But you guys are a little
wij zijn
suspicious to me.
What? We're suspicious? Oh, no.
Yeah, come on. That's ridiculous.
Lekker hoor.
Oh.
Now it's just got worse.
Oh, inderdaad.
You know that, right?
Yes, sir.
It has gone a bit too far.
Oké, hij heeft niet meer.
Kijk.
Lucas heeft nog wat nieuws.
Oh my goodness, aren't you
Shit.
Monica Rosen? I mean, Monica Rosen, the
Wat? De
Velvet Queen.
The what?
Hello, Cassidy.
Wait a minute. You know each other?
That's
Weird
an
here.
understatement, my friend.
Oh, no. Don't say you two are...
What? No, Sonny, what do you mean?
Well, you know, Monica was my... I mean, she was...
Yeah, you can say it out loud. I was your father's mistress a lifetime ago.
Oh.
Come on, dear Monica, it wasn't that simple.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was. And that's the end of the subject.
Yes. Yes, of course. I get it. I understand, of course.
Good.
So what is this, velvet thing?
The Velvet Queen? Oh, Well, I think you better hang on, Mr. Featherworld, because...
All right, stop right there. Sonny, come on, I want to talk to you in private. Cassidy, I'm coming for you too.
Hey, okay, take it
De
easy.
geheim uit haar verleden hier.
Sonny,
I'm a little dizzy, I admit.
I don't blame you. Look, Sonny, what you heard is true.
You used to be his father's lover?
Just for a little while. I was just a young girl who'd been thrown out of the country and into the big city. I was a waitress in all sorts of dives for a while, and then someone discovered me. And then I did a review show at the Coconut
Review
Cauldron.
show.
The Velvet Queen.
That was my stage name, a lifetime ago. And Lupus's father was kind, charming, rich, and a scumbag con man.
I see.
It was just a fling. Lots of money, glitter, and glamour. Movie premieres, expensive hotels, and then... well, in the end, the guy ran off and took everything with him.
What do you mean?
Well, I didn't have much money, but you know me. I'm thorough and organized, and when I do something, I do it right. I had savings. Quite a lot of savings, and a small inheritance, too.
And he left you broke?
Yep, that's it. I had to start all over again. But I was just a little girl. I had my whole life ahead of me. So I went for it.
Een
I knew
showgirl.
I'd never be a showgirl again.
Does this have anything to do with what happened at the range? That you were so upset?
The whole town is covered in El Wolf commercials. And Cassidy's face, of course. When I knew him, he was just a young pup. But he's grown
Ah,
up
we hadden
now,
natuurlijk
and
die
he reminds me of
sidequest
his
van
father
wat is er
a
mis
lot.
met Monica.
Not a great memory.
Dit
I'll
helpt
bet.
daarbij, denk ik.
You know,
Dat denk
it's
ik ook.
weird, but somehow I never thought about you having a life before the police.
Look, Sonny, if you'd rather go it alone from now on, I totally understand.
What? No, no, of course not, Mon. It's out of the question. I still appreciate you being here. I really do.
Thanks, Boss Bird. And I'm sorry to dump all the dark stains of my past on you.
Come on, Mon. I've been doing the same with you since the day we met.
Well, that's true.
But if
Komen we ook
Marty
dichter bij
finds
elkaar
out-
zo, denk
I
ik.
beg your pardon.
Yeah.
What? No, nothing. My beak is sealed.
Right. Let's, forget about all this and focus on what we're here for, okay?
Okay.
Ik heb nog wel met
I'll
Lucas
leave him
praten.
alone for
Oh nee.
now, but of course I'll keep an eye on him while I'm here.
Phil maar, heb jij nog wat nieuws?
Hey, Phil, what are you doing here?
Did you replace
Hij is een
Marty?
wijsman.
Too bad. Next to a pretty flower like that, you look even worse than before.
Ja.
Oh, thanks for the compliment, Philip.
Just Philmar. I no longer use that dusty old name.
I understand. Old names are associated with old sins, am I right?
You know a lot more than all of us, Monica.
Thanks, Philmar.
Hey, can I get you some champagne? I'm feeling a bit redundant.
Oh, hello, Sonny.
You didn't answer my question. What are you doing here?
Me? Nothing, really. I worked for someone recently.
Secret benefactor.
Threw me
En we hadden
a
ook nog
ticket.
die andere detectives, hè, die bezig waren met een geheime opdracht voor de koning.
Kind of a letdown.
Klopt.
Your story
Daar hadden we
is
het papier
plausible.
gevonden op zijn bureau, in het politiebureau.
Ja.
Misschien kunnen we die aan de koning laten zien zo.
Or are you?
Goed idee.
Zeggen van, hey dude, wat is dit?
We've done this tango too many times.
All right. Enjoy the party, Nighthawk. See you later.
As long as there's champagne, I'll be here.
Just leave some for everyone else.
Fuck you, Sonny.
Nog meer?
Just one more thing.
Tell me, my darling.
Don't you find it strange that we always end up in the same place?
I'm just always one step ahead, aren't I?
No, I wouldn't say that.
Simple coincidences, sonny boy. It's a small town.
This town is gigantic, Phil. Just as gigantic as your stupidity.
Well,
Wat een haat.
I'm not gonna argue with that.
And you evaded the subject again.
Oh, I'm such a professional, right?
Right.
Nog meer.
I have nothing to say to him
Nee.
at the moment.
Dan hebben we nog die figuren rechts.
Lady, who is she? Yeah, a bit ordinary, gray, but she has color. Yes, she has. I could definitely see her on the screen.
Excuse me. Don't give me that look. I'm not a piece of furniture.
And she stings. Ouch. Even better.
Let's go, Sonny. This guy's just a simple bubblehead.
Maybe you're right, but this bubblehead can make you a very rich lady.
Yeah, no thanks. I've had the pleasure of dealing with your kind in the past.
Well, this ship has sailed, Mr. Vidor. Bon voyage.
Lekker hoor.
I'm sorry. I hope I haven't offended the lady. You know, all these years in showbiz and
Maar bijzonder hoe ze weer zo'n pufferfish man hebben gemaakt.
Everywhere instead of people.
You know, I'd even accept your apology, but you're still talking about me as if I'm not standing here in front of you.
Well, how about I try apologizing more? Let's say over dinner.
Until you're the one being served, we're not meeting at a table.
Ouch.
Ouch indeed.
Lekker hoor.
I got what I wanted from him. For
Oké.
now.
Nou, die chick hier rechts nog.
Ah,
Dan gaan we daarna naar de koning en die vrouw. En dan denk ik dat het daar wel eindigt.
Together. I couldn't predict this in my books. You know, you've always been a minor character.
Miss Marble.
Lekker hoor.
Really? Interesting. You've always been rather minor, too.
Huh? Monica's just helping me with a few things.
Of course. And what can I help you with?
Mr. Lupus has been threatened by someone.
Really? Oh well, I'm not surprised.
And you have no idea what these threats were all about? A photograph.
Yes, and?
You have any idea what kind of picture it was?
No point in playing this game. It was a picture of me. Or rather, it was him and me. In a quite unambiguous position. But I didn't know what the picture would be used for.
You mean you knew they were taking a picture of you?
Of course, Birdie. Why else do you think I would have had an affair with that ripoff? The fur on the back of my neck stands up just thinking about it.
And somebody paid you. Who was it?
I have no idea.
Blackmail.
I never saw them. All instructions came in letters. And the money. A lot of money.
Damn letters. Did you see anything interesting in them?
Look, I'm a crime fiction writer. I know exactly what I'm supposed to notice. There is nothing you can use as a clue in your little investigation.
And how did you manage to reel Mr. Lupus in?
That wasn't hard. That tail-wagging dog is a sucker for all things feline.
Ah, dit is
As soon
blijkbaar
as he
bekend.
sees a whisker or a fluffy tail, he loses his mind. I feel sorry for poor Faye, because she'll never get that out of her husband's head.
I see. Well, thank you, Meredith. You've been surprisingly helpful.
You're welcome, Detective. And Miss Rosen. Now, if you'll excuse me. Anything else, Mr. Featherland? Or can I call you Sonny? After all these years.
As you wish, Meredith. But I'm busy now.
Do what you do best.
We kunnen elke keer dus wel klikken alsof er iets nieuws is. En dan krijgen we niks nieuws.
Oh, yes. Your famous sense of humor.
Misschien een kipgrapje.
Nou, wie weet. Oh, nou niet meer. De koning. Kijk, ik zei, we hebben die brief gevonden, hè. Message from the king. Misschien kunnen we die usen met de koning.
I came across a letter the other day.
Kijk, het kan.
By chance.
Yeah.
I think it was addressed to Moses Wildflower. It must have fallen out of his jacket.
Oh, my goodness. That's both personal and classified.
Moses and his partner are doing secret errands for you, the king? Well, that's interesting.
Hector, I mean, His Majesty's, just had a little bit too much to drink. Haven't you, Your Majesty?
Oh, yes. My dear lady, I'm babbling nonsense.
Ja.
I see. Then, thank you. There must be some misunderstanding.
New clue.
Ja.
New clue. Hier. The Premier of Elwood. Oh ja, we moeten praten met Question the Advisor. Oké. Moses and Plato's secret mission. Ja, Louis heeft nog wat.
Hey, Louis, you all right? You look a little lost.
Sure, Sonny. I'm more of an observer right now.
You haven't really settled back into these circles yet, have you?
No, not at all. But I'll be honest. I'm a little embarrassed if that woman is here.
Which woman?
That woman. Lady Kayla, of course. Around her, the
I
king is
can't.
quite different. She makes my ears itch.
That's never a good sign.
No, it's not.
Do you think she's leading the king astray?
It's a strange thing. I wouldn't say that. Like she's doing nothing but charity and helping animals in need. Yet there's an inexplicably sinister aura about her.
I feel it too.
Because you've always had good instincts, Sonny.
And because he thinks everyone in the world is suspicious.
Oh, I almost didn't notice you. Hello, dear Monica.
It's all right. I'm just an observer myself, Mr. Hayworth.
I see.
No more questions. At least for
Ja,
now.
dan gaan we die chickie ondervragen en dan hebben we iedereen gehad hier binnen.
Forgive me for rushing off so quickly last time. Now we have some privacy. But where's your partner?
Marty's got a bit of a weak stomach. He couldn't take all that syrupy chit-chat.
And who is this fine young lady?
Monica Rosen. Ma'am.
Ah, Monica Rosen. Mother hen on duty at the police station.
I beg your pardon?
Please don't take this the wrong way, but I have a personal acquaintance with Chief Inspector Bloodboil. He's told me a lot about you and nothing but good things.
I can imagine.
Ja, dat klinkt
Monica's
goed.
been helping me out while my partner's indisposed.
Oh, I quite understand. But please, I'm at your disposal. Ask me anything you want.
Ja,
I
gaan
have
we
a
zeker
feeling
doen.
that even though you're not here to work today, you have some rather interesting questions.
I always have, sweetheart.
Sonny, this woman makes my feathers stand on end.
Oh, come on. She's perfectly normal.
Did you hear the way she talked to me or to you? She looks down on everybody.
Don't judge, Mon. She may be gold on the inside.
Ja, ja.
Yeah. Then open your eyes and shake your head a little.
You think I'm gonna be charmed by a babe like her?
I don't know. Are you?
Never mind. Let's ask her while we still can.
Fine.
Ja, vragen stellen. Hier.
I know what I wanted to know.
Oh, we moeten een officiële interrogation doen.
Ja.
Kayla. Or rather, Lady Kayla. She has an almost otherworldly superiority, with the king as her lapdog. It'd be easy to appeal to her vanity, but it could backfire. This woman is smart. Very smart.
Work on her ego.
She's cunning, too. Not just because she's a fox. So I'll have to be careful. I need to soften her up first. Work on her ego. And when she's vulnerable, hit her with the hard questions. I may never get the chance to question an animal of her class again. So I better do this right. Are you here in a private or an official capacity?
You mean, am I the king's companion or his advisor?
You could put it that way.
Foggy phrasing, foggy answer. Both. And maybe neither.
I'm gonna be in trouble here.
I'm just kidding, Detective. And how about you? Are you here as a police officer or as a simple citizen?
As a simple citizen, I'd be snoring in an armchair with a half-empty bottle in my hand.
Ja.
You can't be that cliched.
Unfortunately, I am.
Well then, ask me anything you like. In your official capacity.
How can I refuse that offer? Let's see.
Nou, ik denk nummer 3, appeal to her vanity.
Ja, dat willen we.
Barons and kings. Ja.
You know, you're exactly the kind of woman who fits in with the barons and kings.
I know you're just trying to flatter me, but I like it anyway. What can I say? I'm a vain woman. But you forgot to ask me your question.
Yes, I did. So, how did you get in touch with the king? How many fancy parties did you have to attend before you accidentally bumped into him?
It was quite different, Mr. Featherland. You see, I just happened to be in the right place at the right time.
Please don't take this the wrong way, sweetheart, but you're the type of woman around whom coincidences just don't happen.
You don't really believe in them, do you?
Let's just say coincidences don't fit into my line of work.
Believe it or not, my church was still very small
the church.
when the king found out about it. At that time, I was still giving spiritual support to ordinary individuals.
Spiritual support, huh? And that's what the king needed?
Oh, yes. You have no idea what a burden the weight of the crown is. And I like to help where I can.
Nou, ik heb 1 optie.
What kind of church are we talking about? Beyond what the slogans say.
The new Unity Church offers unity in a world where everything is about separation and hostility.
Which means...
You're a very objective animal. Am I right?
Let's just say I'm a bird who'll let pretty words roll right off him if they don't have any real meaning.
Our organization is here to help. Mental comfort, but also financial aid. We clothe, we shelter, we feed those in need. You see, in the Hive, we have already set up 4 homeless shelters
goed bezig
and
dus.
2 orphanages.
Vindt zij zelf.
That sounds nice. But isn't the Hive dangerous for the poor and needy these days?
And that is why we operate there, Mr. Featherland, to ease tension.
But shouldn't those who are in danger be evacuated?
We don't believe in running away from trouble, Detective. We face it.
Ah, so you're warriors too.
Only if it's necessary, Mr. Featherland.
Nou, die eerste lijkt me ook weer op de Vanity spelen, toch? Wat ze zeiden, jouw organisatie helpt de boel. Lijkt me goed.
Ja.
Would you say your organization is the cure for the city's illness?
We are not naive, Mr. Featherland. The city's problems are so deep-rooted that they cannot be fixed in just a few years. But we're not afraid to take responsibility. If it takes a decade, it takes a decade, but eventually, Clawville will be something different.
Different? How exactly?
We can go back to our old values, to the dream Clawville was built on. Equality, fellowship, shared fulfillment.
That does sound good. How's it going? Because all I see from here is flames.
Don't be so cynical, Mr. Featherland. Believe me, the signs are there. You just have to look for them.
I'll try, once I've wiped the ashes from my eyes.
Ik heb weer 1 optie.
How's your great healing crusade going?
Unfortunately, we're only treating the symptoms for now, Mr. Featherland. But that's changing.
What do you mean?
We're radically changing the way the animals of this city think. And we've started in the Hive.
Because the desperate are easily radicalized?
Because the desperate need help and guidance the most.
But they don't have much choice, do they?
The city doesn't have a choice, Mr. Featherland. Either let it be overrun by filth or look to the glory of the past. Brace itself and confront the evil.
Confront? Well, you just a charity, right? Or you mean the riots?
Violence is not always the answer to violence.
Not always.
Violence is not always an answer.
Mr. Featherland. Like twisting words beyond recognition, don't you?
Busted, baby. It's my favorite hobby.
Twisting words. Shady details. Nou, laten we niet beschuldigen. Laten we het algemeen houden.
Have you always been religious?
You mean in my past? As a child?
Exactly.
I was born into a religious family, yes. Although I always found the Clawville common religion rather old-fashioned and shabby. I thought so as a child. I could see that it was not keeping up with the crazy changes in the world.
What are you driving at?
Our religion is a religion of extremes. Destruction and creation. I've always believed that these 2 extremes do exist and need each other. There is a real middle ground, paved with gold.
Hence the sheep and wolf on your posters. One body with 2 heads.
The lamb and the wolf living together in the same body is the perfect example of who we are. We are animals.
Ja, iedereen zijn animals in deze game.
But if we recognize and accept ourselves and stop trying to be something we're not, we could become enlightened.
Everyone equal.
Wouldn't that be wonderful?
This city was built on that dream, sweetheart. And as I see it, it's
Everyone
rapidly
equal.
falling
Ja,
apart.
dan denken die
That's
apen
exactly
andersom,
why
die
we're
moordenaars.
here. We want to change that.
Ja, die gangs. Terrorizing, denk ik te negatief.
Ja.
I'm supposed to believe, denk negatief. Dus
Ja.
gewoon de bovenste dan maar.
Precies, ja.
How about the fact that one of the most dangerous and influential gangs has taken up residence in the Hive? Doesn't this harm your ambitions?
You mean the Golden Fang clan?
Ja, die aap.
Their leader, Mick, is an old acquaintance. We took out his boss.
And you should be proud of what you've accomplished. Although your actions have set off an avalanche that's accelerated the process.
You think it's our fault the city's run by criminal gangs?
No, not at all. I simply said you accelerated it. A process that was going to happen eventually. For that I am grateful. Thanks in part to you, the church is thriving. If it weren't for you, there wouldn't be so many desperate souls wanting redemption.
I don't know what to make of that.
Be proud of it. You're making your mark, Mr. Featherland. No one
Ja, we
can
doen ons
doubt
best,
that.
Mm-hmm. What do you think of the clan?
Whilst the clan and the Great Web are busy fighting their petty battles, they're not bothering the common folk.
That's a dashingly optimistic statement.
Perhaps. Or maybe it's just practical.
Ik heb één optie. Onze meter is ook volledig rechts. Dat lijkt me goed.
Ja, dat lijkt me ook.
Why do I get the feeling that you're not only King Hector's advisor, but something a little bit more?
Now you're turning tabloid journalist. But yes, as the press have been gossiping for a while now, Hector and I are closely connected, spiritually speaking.
Oh, that's quite an elegant way of putting it. So you're his mistress.
Perhaps one day I'll be his wife.
That would look pretty good on your resume. 2 years leader of a small church, then queen. Quite a career.
Tell me, Mr. Featherland, based on what we just talked about, do you think I'm such a simple, gold-digging harlot?
Simple? No, I wouldn't say that.
What is surprising about a man and a woman who've worked together closely for a long time, slowly starting to feel something for each other? You've never been in that situation? Or are you in it right now?
Get out of my head.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. So, are we done here?
I think we are. I think we're done here, although I admit I have more questions than answers.
But you said yourself, this isn't a real interrogation.
It isn't. Basically, we were just having a nice chat.
Whatever you say, Mr. Featherland. And I'm pleasantly surprised.
That's delightful.
Don't you feel the same way?
Oh, I don't judge so hastily, sweetheart. But it was a valuable conversation, that's for sure.
You seem so stiff on the outside. But I think, no, I feel that inside the opposite is true. You're very emotional and...
Het probeert ons in ons hoofd te komen.
Precies, kip van zijn stuk brengen.
You see?
Kijk, 5 sterren. Lekker hoor, continue.
This was fun. I mean that, honestly.
No offense, sweetheart, but you're not easy to figure out.
I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you, Mr. Featherland.
But I must ask you this. Do you really think the city needs to be reborn?
Absolutely. And rebirth must always come with sacrifice.
Ja, dat zeggen ze, hè.
Kind of ominous.
There's little reason for optimism, is there? I think we should look forward and strive for a better future. But if we sit and wait, life will pass us by. We have to do something about it.
Yeah, well, we can agree on that.
Glad to hear it, Mr. Featherland.
Nieuw Ask topic voor de koning. En voor Blood Boil. Wat dan? Lady Kayla.
Boss, you never told me you knew this Lady Kayla.
Well, I only know her superficially, but my wife goes
Ja,
to
dan
a
zijn we
church.
zo meteen wel hier uitgepraat. Dan kunnen we ook afronden.
Join? No, not to my knowledge, but all are welcome there. I myself once attended.
Cluck me.
You just keep your beak out of everything, understand? Besides, aren't you supposed to be looking out for the wolf?
Wolf? Oh, yeah. I'm looking out for him. He's somewhere in the crowd. Oh, I just saw him. Or was it him?
Sonny, behave.
Don't pull my tail, Santino, or I'll chew you to pieces.
Yes, sir.
Klaar. Kijk, allemaal klaar, allemaal klaar, allemaal klaar. Alleen de koning.
Detective, and your lovely lady partner. How can I help you?
Well, Your Majesty, I just thought, as this is a special and hardly repeatable occasion for me, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Oh, of course, I'd be delighted.
Unfortunately, Hector, I mean His Majesty, is extremely tired. Am I not right?
Oh, that's true, dear, but, I don't think it would be a problem if...
No, this is not the time. The inspector can make an appointment for an
Ah,
audience later.
we mogen niet met hem
It's been a
praten.
long night, and it's far from over.
Oh, right, yes, it is. Lady Kayla's right. Sorry, Detective Inspector, I'm extremely tired. Perhaps next time.
Well, if that's what you really want.
Yes, I think I do.
All right. Have a good evening, Your Majesty.
What was that?
Exactly what you think, Sweetbeak. She had him wrapped
Ja,
perfectly
precies.
around her
Die man heeft
silky
niks te
fingers
vertellen.
and was rubbing it in our faces.
It was like a movie. Totally surreal.
Maybe that's the point. She's showing off her authority. She's showing us that she can do anything.
But why?
Because she's a predator to the core. She likes to toy with her prey.
I don't like where this is going, Sonny.
I don't either.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. The much-anticipated film is about to begin.
It is sure to be an amazing experience. Am I right, Your Majesty?
What? Oh, yes, of course. Sounds
Die mannen weet niks te
wonderful. I
vertellen.
can't wait to see it.
Finally. I thought it would never start.
Darling, you'll see this is well worth the wait.
See you after the film.
No way, Sonny. Marty's not here anyway, so I'll sit next to you. I promised I'd take care of you, didn't I?
Come on, you don't have to look after me. That's not why I...
Shh. I'm coming with you.
Film date.
Okay.
No.
I hope you don't mind if I snore.
Oh,
Uiteraard.
don't worry. I'll elbow you in the side.
Ja, dan gaan we hier afronden, denk ik.
Denk ik ook.
Ik kan nog steeds praten met die man. To the movie. Nee, dat willen we nog niet.
Maybe later.
Ah.
I'm done for now.
Kijk, dan moeten we dus zo meteen to the movie. Dan gaan we de film ook daadwerkelijk bekijken, lijkt het. De premiere van El Wolf. Ja, die hebben we afgerond. Nieuwe characters, al die mensen die hier staan. Geen nieuwe taken. Nee. Dan gaan we mooi in de volgende video naar de film.
Dat is goed.
Graag tot dan.
Groeten.
Joejoe.